Denver, the celebration for the end of the Patriots Dynasty is over. And now, perhaps, we will hear complaints about a new era of dominance. The New England Patriots, led by Coach of the Year favorite Mike Vrabel and MVP finalist Maye, are headed to Super Bowl 60. They beat the Denver Broncos in a snowy, messy AFC Championship game. It wasn't a pretty performance. The Broncos were without their starting quarterback, Bo Nix. Jarrett Stidham made one massive mistake near the end of the first half that completely turned the game around. The Patriots scored their first touchdown after that turnover. And when the weather turned the field into a snowy ice rink, that touchdown became enormous. Neither team could move the ball after that. Denver not having Nix was a factor. But the Patriots made sure Stidham wouldn't beat them. So did the weather. New England had won just 4 games in each of the past 2 seasons. The roster was in severe disrepair. But Maye's rookie season provided hope. The Patriots hired Vrabel, spent a ton in free agency, and had a good draft. Now, they're going to the Super Bowl for the first time since Tom Brady led them to a championship. This is an entirely new cast from that old dynasty. After just a few years trying to retool, New England is back atop the AFC. That Brady-Belichick dynasty got its major break in the famous Snowy Tuck rule game. Maybe that's a sign for this new iteration of the Patriots. Stidham had moments early. He connected on a deep pass and found Courtland Sutton for a touchdown. Meanwhile, Maye had a very slow start. The offense with the backup quarterback had 92 yards in the first quarter. The offense with the MVP finalist had 12. But Stidham's big mistake came in the second quarter. Under pressure, he tried to throw the ball away. It went backward, a fumble. The Patriots recovered. Maye then ran for a touchdown, tying the score. The Broncos had outplayed the Patriots in many ways but were still tied at halftime. New England had to feel good about that. Then, the weather turned. Snow began to fall as the second half started. New England decided it was time to run the ball. Using the ground game and a key scramble from Maye, they put together their best drive. It ended with a field goal and a lead. They were fortunate to get that lead before the field became much worse. By the end of the third quarter, snow had covered everything. For a Broncos offense with its backup quarterback, the weather made moving the ball nearly impossible. Those early completions in the sun felt like they happened in a different game weeks earlier. Denver had a shot to tie it late. A bad punt gave them good field position, but the offense stalled. They tried a long field goal in miserable conditions, and it was blocked. The Broncos got the ball back one last time. But when Stidham went deep, his pass was intercepted. That practically punched New England's ticket to the Super Bowl. A first down run iced the game. The Broncos will spend the offseason wondering what might have been if Nix had stayed healthy, or if the snow hadn't taken away their chance. The Patriots? They're just thrilled to be moving on, with much better weather waiting for them in Santa Clara.